In this book, Jordan Peterson, a renowned clinical psychologist and professor of psychology, lays out 12 essential principles that can help individuals navigate the chaos and uncertainty of modern life. Drawing on a wide range of psychological, philosophical, and spiritual traditions, Peterson provides practical advice on how to live a meaningful and purposeful life, how to develop strong relationships with others, and how to confront the inevitable challenges and setbacks that we all face. Whether you are struggling with personal issues such as depression, anxiety, or addiction, or simply seeking to improve your overall well-being and fulfillment, this book provides a powerful framework for personal growth and transformation. With its emphasis on personal responsibility, self-discipline, and individual sovereignty, 12 Rules of Life offers a compelling vision for a better and more fulfilling future. Chapter 1. Stand up straight with your shoulders back. In this opening chapter, Peterson argues that posture is not just a physical matter, but also a psychological one. By standing up straight with your shoulders back, you signal to yourself and others that you are confident, assertive, and capable of handling whatever challenges come your way. Conversely, slouching and hunching over can signal to yourself and others that you are weak, uncertain, and vulnerable. Peterson draws on research from evolutionary biology and animal behavior to illustrate the importance of posture in social hierarchies. Just as animals that assume dominant postures tend to be more successful in competing for resources and mating opportunities, humans who stand up straight and assert themselves tend to be more successful in their personal and professional lives. However, Peterson acknowledges that standing up straight is not always easy, especially for those who struggle with anxiety, depression, or other mental health issues. He offers practical advice on how to improve your posture, such as by exercising, practicing breathing techniques, and cultivating a sense of purpose and direction in life. Ultimately, Peterson argues, standing up straight is not just about physical posture, but also about adopting a confident and assertive mindset that can help you navigate life's challenges with greater ease and resilience. Chapter 2. Treat yourself like someone you are responsible for helping. In this chapter, Peterson explores the idea that many people are better at taking care of others than they are at taking care of themselves. He argues that this is partly due to our evolutionary heritage, which has programmed us to prioritize the needs of our families and communities over our own individual needs. However, Peterson contends that neglecting our own well-being can ultimately be harmful to ourselves and those around us. He cites research showing that people who engage in self-care activities, such as exercise, healthy eating, and mindfulness practices, tend to be happier, more productive, and more resilient in the face of stress and adversity. To help readers cultivate a greater sense of self-care, Peterson offers a range of practical tips and strategies, such as setting achievable goals, cultivating positive self-talk, and developing a sense of purpose and meaning in life. He emphasizes that treating yourself like someone you are responsible for helping is not just a matter of indulgence or selfishness, but rather a crucial component of personal growth and well-being. By taking care of yourself, you can become a better, more compassionate, and more effective person in all areas of your life. Chapter 3. Make friends with people who want the best for you. In this chapter, Peterson explores the importance of social support and connection for personal growth and well-being. He argues that we are social creatures by nature, and that our relationships with others can profoundly influence our happiness, success, and resilience in the face of challenges. However, Peterson cautions that not all relationships are created equal. He notes that some people may be well-intentioned. Chapter 4. Compare yourself to who you were yesterday, not to who someone else is today. In this chapter, Peterson delves into the dangers of comparing oneself to others, a tendency that can lead to envy, resentment, and feelings of inadequacy. He argues that such comparisons are often unfair and misleading, as they fail to account for the unique circumstances and experiences that shape our lives. Instead, Peterson suggests that we should focus on comparing ourselves to who we were yesterday, striving each day to improve and grow as individuals. By setting realistic goals, tracking our progress, and celebrating our achievements, we can develop a sense of personal satisfaction and self-worth that is independent of external factors. However, Peterson acknowledges that self-improvement is not always a smooth and linear process. He notes that setbacks and failures are an inevitable part of life, and that it is important to learn from these experiences rather than letting them derail our progress. Ultimately, Peterson argues, the key to meaningful and sustainable personal growth is to cultivate a mindset of self-awareness, self-compassion, and resilience. Chapter 5. Do not let your children do anything that makes you dislike them. In this chapter, Peterson explores the challenges and complexities of parenting, offering practical advice on how to raise children who are respectful, responsible, and capable of navigating the complexities of modern life. He argues that parenting is a crucial responsibility that requires patience, empathy, and a deep understanding of children's needs and motivations. One key principle that Peterson emphasizes is the importance of setting clear boundaries and expectations for children. He notes that children who are allowed to behave in ways that are disrespectful or harmful to themselves or others are more likely to struggle with social and emotional problems later in life. At the same time, Peterson acknowledges that parenting is not a one-size-fits-all endeavor, and that different children may require different approaches and strategies. He emphasizes the importance of flexibility and adaptability in parenting, as well as the need for parents to continually educate themselves and seek support and guidance when necessary. Chapter 6. Set your house in perfect order before you criticize the world. In this chapter, Peterson explores the idea that personal responsibility is a prerequisite for meaningful and effective social change. He argues that individuals who seek to improve the world around them must first take responsibility for their own lives and actions, setting their own house in order before criticizing the world at large. Peterson notes that this principle applies not just to individuals, but also to groups and communities. He emphasizes the importance of developing a sense of shared responsibility and accountability, working together to build a better and more just society. However, Peterson acknowledges that setting one's house in order is not always easy, and that many people struggle with personal and psychological challenges that can make it difficult to take responsibility for their lives. He offers practical advice on how to develop a sense of personal responsibility, such as by setting achievable goals, cultivating a sense of purpose and meaning in life, and taking ownership of one's mistakes and shortcomings. Chapter 7. Pursue what is meaningful, not what is expedient. In this chapter, Peterson explores the idea that the pursuit of meaning is a fundamental human need, one that can help us find fulfillment and purpose in life. He argues that many people prioritize expedient goals, such as wealth, status, or pleasure, at the expense of more meaningful pursuits, such as relationships, creativity, or service to others. Peterson suggests that the pursuit of meaning requires us to look beyond ourselves and our immediate desires, focusing instead on the larger values and ideals that give our lives purpose and direction. He emphasizes that the pursuit of meaning is not a one-time event, but rather a lifelong journey that requires continual effort and self-reflection. At the same time, Peterson acknowledges that the pursuit of meaning is not always easy, and that it often requires us to make difficult choices and sacrifices. He notes that meaningful pursuits may not always bring immediate gratification or success, and that setbacks and failures are an inevitable part of the process. However, Peterson argues that the pursuit of meaning is ultimately more rewarding and fulfilling than the pursuit of expedient goals. He suggests that by aligning our actions with our deepest values and ideals, we can find a sense of purpose and direction that transcends the fleeting pleasures and distractions of everyday life. Chapter 8. Tell the truth, or at least don't lie. In this chapter, Peterson explores the importance of honesty and integrity, arguing that these qualities are essential for personal and social flourishing. He notes that dishonesty and deception can have far-reaching consequences, eroding trust, undermining relationships, and causing harm to oneself and others. Peterson suggests that telling the truth is not always easy, and that many people are tempted to lie or deceive in order to avoid uncomfortable situations or to gain advantage over others. However, he argues that lying ultimately leads to more problems than it solves, creating a web of deceit that can be difficult to untangle. At the same time, Peterson acknowledges that telling the truth is not always straightforward, and that there may be times when we need to withhold information or be diplomatic in our communications. He emphasizes the importance of discernment and judgment in determining when and how to communicate truthfully, as well as the need for humility and openness to feedback and correction. Chapter 9. Assume that the person you are listening to might know something you don't. In this chapter, Peterson explores the art of listening, arguing that it is a crucial skill for personal and social growth. He notes that many people struggle with listening effectively, often interrupting or dismissing others before they have had a chance to fully express themselves. Peterson suggests that one key to effective listening is to approach every conversation with a spirit of curiosity and openness, assuming that the person we are listening to might have valuable insights or perspectives that we have not considered. He emphasizes the importance of active listening, including techniques such as paraphrasing, summarizing, and clarifying to ensure that we understand the speaker's message accurately. At the same time, Peterson acknowledges that effective listening is not always easy, and that it may require us to overcome our own biases and assumptions. He suggests that by cultivating a spirit of humility and openness, we can learn from the diverse perspectives and experiences of others, expanding our own knowledge and understanding in the process. Chapter 10. Be precise in your speech. In this chapter, Peterson explores the importance of clarity and precision in communication, arguing that these qualities are essential for personal and social effectiveness. He notes that imprecise or ambiguous language can lead to misunderstandings, confusion, and even conflict, while precise language can help us convey our ideas and intentions more effectively. Peterson suggests that one key to precise speech is to be aware of the nuances and implications of language, recognizing that words have different meanings and connotations depending on the context and the audience. He emphasizes the importance of avoiding sweeping generalizations and overgeneralizations, as well as the need for clarity and specificity in expressing complex or abstract ideas. At the same time, Peterson acknowledges that precise speech is not always easy, and that it may require us to invest time and effort in developing our communication skills. He suggests that by practicing active listening, seeking feedback, and honing our language skills, we can become more effective communicators, build stronger relationships, and achieve greater success in our personal and professional lives. Chapter 11. Do not bother children when they are skateboarding. In this chapter, Peterson explores the importance of allowing children to take risks and engage in play, arguing that these activities are essential for healthy development and learning. He notes that many adults are overly protective of children, seeking to shield them from every possible danger or difficulty. Peterson suggests that this approach can be counterproductive, robbing children of the opportunity to learn and grow through experience. He notes that play, including activities such as skateboarding, can help children develop physical, social, and cognitive skills, as well as a sense of resilience and adaptability. At the same time, Peterson acknowledges that children do need guidance and support, particularly when it comes to navigating the risks and challenges of the modern world. He suggests that adults can best serve children by providing a safe and supportive environment, while also allowing them to take reasonable risks and learn from their mistakes. Chapter 12. Pet a cat when you encounter one on the street. In this chapter, Peterson explores the role of small pleasures and everyday joys in promoting well-being and happiness. He notes that many people overlook the simple pleasures of life, focusing instead on material success or grand achievements. Peterson suggests that taking time to appreciate the small joys of life, such as petting a cat or enjoying a beautiful sunset, can help us cultivate a sense of gratitude and contentment, reducing stress and anxiety, and promoting mental and emotional well-being. At the same time, Peterson acknowledges that life is not always easy, and that we will inevitably face challenges and difficulties along the way. He suggests that by cultivating a sense of resilience and optimism, and by finding meaning and purpose in our lives, we can weather the storms of life with greater equanimity and grace. In conclusion, 12 Rules for Life offers a powerful and thought-provoking guide to living a meaningful and fulfilling life. Drawing on a wealth of psychological, philosophical, and spiritual insights, Peterson offers practical advice and inspiration for navigating the challenges and opportunities of the modern world. Whether you are struggling with personal issues, seeking to improve your relationships, or striving to achieve your goals and aspirations, 12 Rules for Life offers a wealth of wisdom and guidance to help you live your best life. By embracing the principles of responsibility, meaning, and purpose, we can find a sense of direction and purpose that can sustain us through life's many challenges and uncertainties. Thank you so much for watching. If you liked what you saw, don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up and hit that subscribe button down below. It really helps support the channel and lets me know that you're enjoying the content I'm creating. Also, if you have any book suggestions for future videos, please let me know in the comments down below. So, until next time, stay awesome, and I'll see you in the next video.